Hey fellas, in front of me is what some people refer to as a PlayStation 4, and I gotta say, it's a real nifty thing. Has some great games, great graphics, great presentation, but the PlayStation 5 is a whole 3 inches taller, so boy do I know what I'm doing today. Aside from gambling, purchasing a next-gen console is the only way to waste money and enjoy it while doing so. That's right, the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and its inferior cousin are the newest generation of gaming, and they sure exist. That's about all I can say. Upgrading can be scary, especially for me. I just consider myself a big fetus with hair. Mind you, this is my 4th iPhone this month, but if I can play Sackboy: A Big Adventure on the last generation of consoles, the hell's the point of playing it on this one? I mean, hey, I suppose it's double the frames per second, and the graphics are smoother, and the load times are faster, and some are shaped like mini fridges. God damn it, my money's already gone! Here's what I would say if I could actually find one of these things. You see, if you haven't checked the news recently, and yes, that's news with an E, you might not have realized that these are kinda, sorta, maybe possibly just slightly out of stock. By that, I mean if you want one, hey, you can get a media remote. Thankfully, after scouring the Himalayas, I actually managed to find one. And no, I didn't find the PlayStation 5 or Series X. Do I look that pathetic to you? No, I went for the inferior cousin, the Series S. But I'm not here to talk about that system itself. No, that was just to boost my self-confidence. I'm here to talk about what makes these so appealing and why they're out of stock in the first place. Well, there are a plethora of reasons. In fact, I just mentioned one of them. People who purchase new systems for self-confidence don't really care about the graphics, the specs, or anything about the console itself. They just buy it, plonk it on a shelf, and use it as a conversation piece. The fact that the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X flew out of stock so fast is purely because people bought it so they were the first people to buy it, not because they care. For all I know, I could wait until it's been 3 years to purchase the things. So long as it comes with a copy of Bugsnax, trust me, I'll be fine. Of course, even if you did purchase the systems for self-confidence, you're still bound to use them, unlike the next category. You see, the Series S was never my preference, but neither was this. Scalpers are the scummiest of next-gen early adopters. They purchase the console for its retail price and then sell it for double. Even worse are the ones that buy multiple, like, why? I get that you're doing it to increase profit, but how do you make a profit to afford that many PlayStation 5s and Series X's in the first place? Now somebody out there is bound to say I'm jealous, but here's the thing, why would I want to own multiple Xboxes? I'd be ashamed. But that's the thing, these scalpers don't own any of the systems. They might have paid for them, but they're just there to sell it to the poor schmuck that's gonna buy it for upwards of $1,000. Which brings me to my next point. The Vatican City has a small population and I still respect them, so what reason do I have not to respect the people who bought the systems because they actually enjoy them? Regardless of whether you paid retail price or, dear God, you still bought it to enjoy the system, so congratulations, you're my favourite type of person. Problem is, if you're one of these people, I'm pretty sure you don't actually have one. You see, if you're the type of person to buy it because you're actually a fan of the systems, that means you're a human, which means you have emotions, such as patience. Unlike the scalpers, who are sitting there at 2 AM making sure they get at least 10 of them in stock. But if you are one of the lucky people who actually managed to snag one up, I gotta say, props to you, it's pretty hard living with self-doubt. Regardless of what you are, whether it be an attention seeker, a scum, or a genuine fan, I think we can all agree that the launch of a console and its subsequent purchases are magical. So why could I not care less about actually purchasing the new systems? Because I couldn't pre-order them, I wanted them, honest to God, but I was too busy thinking about what it would be like owning them. Damn it!